I had a coffee yesterday with a friend of ours, with Laura Klauberg, who recently retired from Unilever as global head of marketing, as you know. And she made an interesting comment. She was in Nicaragua doing some social work last month, and her husband had donated to a school in Nicaragua. And this was 17 young people who are below anybody's definition of poverty. And her husband had done something very noble and had purchased the computers for this school in Nicaragua. And what she marveled at, and I think she actually shot off a note to Sheryl Sandberg saying 16 of the 17 children in Nicaragua in a school that was paid for by others and, again, below poverty at any definition, 16 of the 17 people were on Facebook, of the young children, which, you know, speaks to the platform as, you know, beyond ubiquitous in terms of the numbers that we know, over 700 million now. But with that kind of a statistic, there's nowhere to go for an advertiser but to be mature in how they deal with it, but also, you know, playing in the right way.
Right. I mean, if you think about, the numbers are large and they're growing, and that is an important metric in terms of how we measure penetration in markets. But it's really just about a total change in consumer behavior, right? I mean, that's really at the macro level what's happening. For the first time, we have a technology platform that allows us to communicate and have a conversation as brand marketers with consumers in a way that we've always dreamed of and wanted to for decades. We call it word of mouth marketing at scale. But the best thing that can happen is for me to buy a Volkswagen and be really jazzed about it and tell 3 of my friends that I know are shopping for cars, right? That happens in the offline world every single day. You might tell me about a great vacation spot, a great dinner place, the experience with a phone you may have. Now we have a platform that allows consumers who are fans, who become fanatics, to talk about brands. And that's really the magic of it. So as large as the numbers are, and yes, we have an incredible reach story, I like to think about it much more as this is a fundamental different way that consumers are behaving.